So I figured we could watch some grind time stuff. I pulled up Reverse Live versus EURGH. That's a cool one.
Is that 4 or 5?
5.
5? Okay, yeah.
And then I also got Frank Stacks versus Surgeon General.
I requested this one.
So
Dan suggested.
So at this point, a couple things. First of all, I'm really glad that we're doing a UK battle first because I actually wore this hat.
What is it?
In solidarity. Because a lot of times what happens is when there's like a tragedy that occurs, people, they're quick to jump on it when it's a topical issue. But when the aftermath is still ensuing, people tend to they're already on to the next topical issue. So this is actually a brand from Manchester, you feel me? He's one of some of Shoddy's homies. And I wore this, not only because it matched my cool ass jeans, or go with my jeans, but this is in solidarity for the victims of the Manchester bombing. You feel me? Fuck terrorism. You feel me? Straight up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, this is how we shut down that shit. With fucking juices and beers in America.
I'm juicing.
Off top. So,
I'm cleansing.
but yeah, this battle, at this time, Don't Flop had already cemented themselves as the premier battle rap format in the UK. Now, at this time, there's still, Jump Off was doing their monthly events in London. Hella people were coming out, but it was more like exploitation freestyles. You feel me? Like, they're having events where there'd be like literally fried chicken eating contests with ass shaking and freestyle battles.
Jesus.
Yeah. And I don't even know, I don't think they realize how much they're fucking jocking American culture, jocking black culture to the point of mockery. I'm gonna be on their side, them being fucking Romanian scam artists and whatever, and just think that they're not trying to be.
They didn't understand.
Racist. Yeah,
I thought that shit was cool.
And that doesn't excuse it or whatever, but it is what it is. The events were cracking regardless. And the hood in London fucked with it regardless. You feel me? But Don't Flop was cracking, but they didn't have the same power. Like King of the Dot and Don't Flop were still under Grind Time at this point.
Yeah, King of the Dot even put Grind Time's logo in their intros to their battles for no reason.
We showed you so much love. We put your logo in the intros, but you're still gonna do
this.
They
didn't put Don't Flop's logo, so it's like obviously they knew who had the upper hand. Like shine grab really fast. So.
And you see the two other countries.
Yeah, word.
Kind of having unnecessary beef with each other because they're both like, well, I can emulate American culture better. Yeah. Like, no, we emulate American culture the best. And I'm sorry, I love all these different places and scenes and shit. This is literally what was happening though.
Yeah.
And at this point, URL was in its infancy or they hadn't even had their first event yet. Smack was still eating off of DVD residuals from 2003. And you know what I'm saying? So Grind Time was a dominant faction. This was actually, if Grizzle 2 wasn't the dot in the explanation point, this was the explanation point. And I want to say
5?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah.
No question.
Because at Grizzle 2, half the battles didn't even wind up on the Grind Time channel.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For sure.
So as seminal as an event as it is easily one of the best events in history.
Oh, I think it's the best event.
You could
Grizzle 2?
Yeah.
No,
Battlefield 5. Yeah,
I want to say that is the best. Yeah, but Grizzle 2, I'm saying, is
one of the best.
Is in contention for that. But if anything's gonna be not an asterisk for the event, but just an asterisk for Grind Time.
Yeah.
Was at that time fools weren't even fucking with Grind Time. And Ginger, actually, for those that don't know, was actually the original Grind Time photographer. I don't know if you guys said that yet.
Oh no, we haven't. But
all the
I
pictures.
just came and embarrassed myself. I was like, don't make me look
this
bad.
chick?
I don't know if you was on Tiny Chat in 2009.
Oh yeah, for real.
You know this all-star.
Kingofthe.com.
Have you seen? Have you seen my famous bout with Nemesis?
No.
And it was judged. It was Andy Milonakis and Ginger was in the room. A bunch of fools.
That was the King of the .com event, wasn't it?
Yeah, King of the .com.
Yeah.
That was the King
Put
of
your
the
money
.com.
where your mouse is.
Ooh.
I know, so tough. So tough.
But no,
Marketing.
So the origins of Alfie and Ginger, for those who don't know, Alfie and Ginger, huge proponents, family members of the Fresh Coast.
Yeah.
They were were fans of the WRC. Popped up, and you guys were at the Venice tryouts? Or?
Yeah.
So you guys seen
seen
Battle
you before.
Disaster,
Yeah.
you feel me?
Yeah.
Dumbfounded and Sat and all them, you feel me? And then you guys kind of were looking for battle rap shit.
It was hard to find. You had to. They didn't really have Google, and you couldn't put in battle rap and find.
This is before Google. No, they had Google, but it was.
They didn't.
There wasn't as much of
it
a
wouldn't
connection,
show up
yeah.
in Google. If you
right.
wrote in battle rap.
No
event,
search engine optimization.
There was no.
And it was and it was.
There was no meta tags.
Right.
YouTube was literally just getting started,
Right.
there was 5 battles you would watch over
all there
and
was
over,
rapmusic.com.
You had to download
Okay,
and
yeah.
own the MP3 or MP4 or .wav file to watch it. You couldn't just go stream it.
Now this shows how insular the battle rap community was, because we had actually advanced past that point technologically, but most of our supporters and people that would want that content couldn't find it. So there's a huge disconnect, you know what I mean? And it was such a little internal little community. But these folks showed up at, I guess you guys found Thesaurus versus Madness or some shit.
Yeah. We saw, we
we saw
watched.
You found Battle of the Bay
basically,
1.
yeah, Battle of the Bay 1 probably
We're-
started dropping on YouTube, you know?
you saw-
And so it's like, what? And they're going to have another
So
one?
you guys are like looking up, basically looking up Thesaurus every day.
Yeah.
And then he pops up one day. You guys show up at Battle of the Bay 2 with cameras.
Yeah.
And you never left.
Moved right in. Moss
Shit.
Park. I still got
Yeah,
a little
Mosswood Park.
cardboard home over there next to the basketball rim.
1,000. Yeah.
Those epic days.
We all lived there.
Dan battled FLO. It was just,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
just battle after
Illegal.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Illegal,
Exile,
bro.
Who did
was
he
it-
battle?
The X-Men monster name was Logan.
Yeah. Did we watch that together?
We talked about it, but you guys watch it in another episode.
Okay.
The X-Men's monster's name was Love.
I forget
Yeah.
like who I
Is
was.
that a
was
setup bar?
when-
Yeah, that's like an intro. That's like a third bar. In
Yeah.
The,
Wait, is that when
The X-Men's
I'll ride
monster's
Dolo
name
to
was
your
Logan.
hood happened? Was that
Yes.
when I'll
Yeah.
ride Dolo
Yeah,
to your
Ricky.
hood?
Oh, yeah.
Ricky Waps
Come
versus
Dolo to
Oakland?
your hood.
There you go.
And they did, and to Waps and Juice's credit, they were
They
down
did-
to
they did
squat.
come
Oh yeah,
Dolo.
yeah. They,
2D,
they
they're
rolled up in
yeah.
basketball shorts and like really tight like tennis shoes and like
Yeah.
like bedhead. It was like they were ready to fuck somebody up.
God bless the
Yeah.
hearts of everyone from the East Coast, because they love to fight. Like fools just love to throw.
They hella
hands.
thought we wanted to fight too. They're like, no, we're battle rapping, bro. We thought this was like an organized rap event. And they're like, oh, we not fighting?
Yeah.
Okay,
Like,
all right. Fuck it. Okay, let's battle.
They thought like I flew them out and like gave them zips of
To
weed.
fight 'em?
Yeah, just
fight
to meet their own demise.
Just to beat him up at the park.
Yeah, so.
Shout out Jason Waps.
And so, but yeah, I was gonna say a long-winded thing. That's who these folks are. And Ginny was amongst one of the first to leave Grind Time when all this bullshit was happening.
Yeah.
Tight.
And like, you know what I'm
You're
saying?
the smartest.
I
Yeah.
moonwalked out. I was like, and I'm just gonna
Smart.
But
politely
basically,
exit after Grizzlemania 2. I was like, this is getting awkward.
basically we were smashing on the limey super hard, and they were pandering to us. So that's why who was like the biggest rapper in their fucking country since fucking Dizzy Rascal, is down to battle Reverse Live, who was a vet, but still not the very.
Yeah.
He wasn't Thesaurus or, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
Ilmac. But
So EURGH came over with DK, Kruger, Possessed, who didn't battle, and then am I tripping? There's another one that came over.
no, it was just the three of them.
Just those
yeah.
four.
Yeah, DK, Kruger.
Possessed.
No, Possessed didn't battle though.
Yeah, but
he was
yeah,
there.
he was
yeah.
there.
Just came.
And
that
it
was
dope.
that was cool meeting him.
It,
because
no,
I'm
it
a
was super
huge
dope.
fan.
It was
You know, if you're
super
into
dope.
like that creature hip hop,
Yeah.
he's really good at it.
I mean, like it's if you're a fan of raucous era punchlines,
Yeah, word.
Those
Yeah.
dudes are as good as it's gonna get.
Yeah,
ever.
yeah, he's amazing.
I fucks with
and he was
Raucous
good
Island.
when he battled. Like he was incredible. In the
Yeah, we
11th
watched.
division.
You know what I'm saying? Him and
So, but yeah, so we got.
he definitely spit some darker freeze.
He did. We got
was
EURGH
way
versus
darker.
Reverse Live. We're gonna
Shit was
watch
much darker.
Frank Stacks versus Surgeon General after that, and then we'll pick another one. I just pulled this up just because it was there.
Did you guys do Saint and Yak yet?
No, it's too new.
Oh, Caustic and 24 is
yeah.
great.
I would love to do it, but it's just really new. And I kind of don't want to. We watched
The polite thing.
we watched B-Dot versus Strick last night. With,
Geechee Stewie, is that turned
Geechee.
into?
yeah, we can, yeah, that's like way too new.
Yeah.
But we could.
I mean, they already have 100,000 views. and
Yeah,
shit.
we could.
And I think honestly, like the reason why I don't think LABG would trip on, because I told
exposure.
them we were finna watch. I was like, I want to watch that. You guys have to release it, and they low key released it like 3 days before they were supposed to.
Yeah, you know what? I'm down. I'm down
So-
to watch Saint versus Yak.
Yeah.
I haven't had the time to watch it. I watched Yak's.
I want
first
people to
and
see
Saint's.
that this kid Saint is the best.
Yeah, Saint's awesome.
And
Saint's
Yak is
super
great
good.
too.
Yeah.
Like Yak deserves hella looks,
Yak's
and
dope.
Saint is like has as much esteem as I hold Geechee in, and I see Geechee's trajectory and where he's finna wind up with his career. I see where Saint, like, I see Saint could be KOTD champ.
Ooh.
I look at Geechee as a whole different trajectory.
Yeah, yeah,
But Saint
exactly.
could be successful in URL, but could also be KOTD champ
Yeah.
very easily.
Yeah, for real. I agree with that.
And Geechee, I don't even know if they allow in the state of Washington, much less fucking Canada. Like,
Okay, so let's get fucking into this. You guys each got headphones. Everybody has headphones.
yeah.
I had to split those, so
okay.
let me know if it's loud enough. Alfie, can you
Mine's
pass me
good.
one more beer?
Oh, yes.
I don't know if
Alrighty.
you want to move the Stellas over. Whatever.
Get around them.
I'm juicing.
Gotta finish.
We
this.
have a shit ton of beer.
Juice.
Okay, so Battle Bay 5, Reverse Live Lush just kind of went over Bree history a bit, but this was, I think, like the second or third battle of the day. Another cool thing about this battle is Peace judged it,
Wow.
which is dope as fuck. I think nobody really knew who he was, and I was like, God damn, this is
And we're like,
Peace.
wow, and all the people that didn't know were like, he's coherent enough to stand up
yeah.
and not yell obscenities at people.
Yeah, words. But, you know, if you, like, grew up listening to Scribble Jam, it's kind of like, you know, he's like one of those dudes.
Or even just West Coast Underground Hip Hop
Yeah.
Freestyle Fellowship, one of literally the dopest freestylers of all time.
Fuck.
Peace is crazy too, huh?
Oh,
like
he's
fucking
out.
nuts.
Intuition, look what I've done. Got into their mind, son, just hypnotized them. Yeah, the right one when the time comes. So get them high, just hypnotize them. Verb, yes, look.
This song's fire as fuck. And that entire Verbs and Intuition
Yeah.
tape is fire as fuck. And Non-Perishables Volume 1 is very nice.
Yes.
But now that we're making Volume 4, it's the first one recorded all in-house and done together. So I'm very
Tight,
psyched on that.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, I'm down, player. Come on.
Look what I've done. Got into their mind, son.
Oh yeah, off top.
Something like international battle right now. International. Serious shit. Started off on the right, homie.
Clearly I was handling more important things than hosting this battle.
Wait, what was the clothing?
This says a lot about how I feel.
What was the clothing
I
line you
am
were
king.
sponsored by? Gold
I
Coin or
am
whatever?
king.
Gold Coin is
and
the
I am
homie
king.
Grunge. And now Grunge, who did Gold Coin clothing, is now he's so smart because he's actually was in Thunder Out Crew with Dan, good old homie of all of ours. There's so many clothing lines, and everybody wants to have their own shit made. He's like, I'm gonna be the motherfucker that manufactures every single clothing line in California. So now cookies and every major brand is getting made by Grunge. So
He actually makes the
yes,
shirts?
manufactures everybody's
Whoa,
shit.
that's
So
crazy.
he literally cut out the plug and was like, you know, like,
Yeah, that's smart. That's super
if
smart.
there's a nickel bag of fabric being sold,
Yeah, because that shit's low key going under. Like American Apparel kind of it got bought by Gildan.
right.
So yeah,
Well, in
that's fucking awesome.
American Apparel stock plummeted, then they got bought out by Gildan.
Yeah.
Which is sad because they were making the
America.
best prosumer,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying,
I
quality
agree.
for any up and coming brand to utilize. But
Yeah.
there's still American Rag, which is where you could get that same quality garments
Right.
from. It's the same company that manufactured American Apparel. People don't know that though.
Oh, really?
And
Yeah, I
they're
didn't know
downtown LA, big fuck, you know, where the
Yeah.
Asians be at and all that. But yeah, so Grunge is killing it. Gold Coin, I Am King. Obviously, this battle I didn't care about because I'm not hosting it.
You know what I'm saying? Representing Hollister, California, hockey team. We got motherfucking Reverse Live.
Push releases to a later date, just to play it safe.
Knock 'em out the ball when I'm gone. All the bitties so much shake.
This song's hard.
Let's get it bumping, bro. And on my left, this dude came a long fucking way. Show some love for this cat, the president of Don't Flop from the UK.
Nowadays I'm big business. Call us chinchillas, cause we
I was like, you get a half a bar. Like, that's all.
Well, because he started saying stuff like there wasn't enough time. You know?
He's like, yo.
That's the trickiest part about that shit is I had to fit into like a bar essentially before they started talking, so it had to fade it out. And usually they're like R.I.P. somebody, so I don't want to fucking like play their rap music over them shouting out
Yeah.
their dead homie, you know. So
That'd be tight if you could
Keeping
juxtapose
it
like a part
classy.
where they shout out the
oh yeah,
RP Mad Dog.
You know
feel me?
what?
Like, it cuts out.
this is like a total fucking side story, but Cadillac Ron versus Absurd. He like looks into the camera during his intro. He's like, "Hey yo," like, and shouts out one of his friends' name. He's like, "Hey Matt, fuck you, Matt." And he's like, "Keep that part in. Don't play my music over it because this fool's gonna be at home watching my battle and be like, oh, what?"
trolling since trolling.
Yeah. Ready? Tell me when.
Okay. Hey yo, we in the bay where lipo is something you have to do. I'll get a pump, maybe we can pump all that fat from you.
Tight though. Like once again, just to reiterate, is one of the best at not pandering to an American audience, but making his material really palatable
Accessible.
and digestible
Yeah.
for Americans, with
Yeah.
still
Er's
being
fucking
the
awesome,
British
dude.
dude. It's like
Yeah,
the quintessential
totally.
British dude. He reps it really well. It's not like a specific street guy like Shoddy. You know what I'm saying? He's like,
Yeah.
I represent fucking England as fuck.
I asked for someone sick. I asked for someone good. I asked for someone big. You misunderstood.
And that line's been done so many times
Yeah.
since
Yeah,
then.
yeah,
That's like the first time someone's like, I asked for a big opponent.
Yeah.
That's not what I meant.
Hold on. This ain't grind time, it's Xbox. He's a House of the Dead boss. Used to be shouting, go for the headshot. But he's been training for this battle. Every morning he goes for runs, but ends up eating the slabs of meat that he's supposed to punch.
What's dope about her also is he's still kind of in his WRC where they're counting punchlines mode. So he has the dumbfounded Soul Con approach of every bar is like set up punch, set up punch, set up punch.
Yeah.
He's not 4-bar couplets. It's 2 bars,
Yeah,
which is
that's
tight.
Are these minute rounds too?
Yes.
so.
I believe
So
so.
they're just like,
Yeah.
Get it in.
Yeah.
This is part 1. This is a 3-parter.
Ooh,
Oh my gosh.
ooh,
It's a
yeesh.
2-parter.
Yeah, still.
Well, luckily, fucking
is
Josh
an
didn't
antique.
like consolidate them and re-upload to try to get more views
Full battle.
than the latest Getcha battle.
Hold it. Just to get him to Battle of the Bay, they had to shackle him in chains, carry him away in a van while he's rattling his cage. You look like the comic book guy. I feel like I'm stood by an O from the Hollywood sign. Yo,
It's in California, I reckon.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like
Close enough.
Yeah.
same state.
Close enough.
That was like
I remember the Australian fools tried to get us tickets from LA. They're like, you can fly out from LA, right? I was like, no, I'm not driving fucking 5 hours and
Yeah,
hopping on a
word.
plane.
Yeah, and we could land in fucking Melbourne and you could drive us to Sydney.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
It's the
like-
same shit, Larry. It's the same shit. Exactly.
yo, because this kid's so fat, he requested the ice cream truck music as his intro track.
And what I love also is like referencing the technical aspects. Like,
Yeah.
Like
The intro track.
Yeah, the intro track. The neon letters above your head. Like,
Yeah.
you feel me?
They
Like,
spell faggot.
they'll be shooting at you like avocado lens.
Getting bars for me from all other rappers. He knew that they would help him. It's the Reverse Live Airline charity. Donations welcome.
And
closures don't
if you notice, is dressed like a normal boy. And he's not like, he hasn't like
Normal.
devolved into
Yeah,
like
into
his
Jesus.
Hunter S. Thompson / Jesus phase.
By the way, that's a normal lad. Okay?
Yeah, normal lad.
Get it right.
A quite normal young lad.
Standard.
I guess welcome
The
to...
worst shirt I think I've seen Cody in,
I
dog.
was about to
He's like not bad shirts. Like he's
Yeah.
like pretty, you know what I'm saying? Punk rock.
It's a wrestling shirt. Fools be liking that shit. It's $1 Million Man shirt.
But it's
Other
like
fools are like, oh my god, it's got $1 Million Man.
it's like
really? That's what
emblazoned
it
in
is?
a wrestling
gold,
shirt.
like,
Yeah.
but it's just like the gold on black.
Yeah,
It's
it
like-
looks like some.
He got it from a fucking like corner store in
Yeah,
fucking
it
Hollister.
looks
the States, bitch. First line of business, let you know you're outdated. When we come up with the fresh shit, you catch on a decade after that. Matter of fact, first time he came to the States to battle cats, he was rocking cross colors, some airbrush baggy pants, and doing a hammer dance.
Oddly enough, talking about fashion. Now, one thing I really like about Cody, he is able to force setups and add like extra bitches and bros and things and not have it sound lame.
Yeah, word.
He's able, and when people do things that are generally considered corny, but own them, and it makes it even harder to me.
Yeah.
It's like Young Thug in a dress. You know what I mean?
Hey, yo, not to mention you're still ruining my scene style from 5 years ago. So stop with those comparisons mixed with the multi-billers. It's awkward and embarrassing. It's funny you get loud, cocky, and so arrogant. But when you spit, all I hear is blah, blah, blah. I want to be American. Hey, yo.
I thought he was going to say Cockney is your heritage.
He should have been
He's
that.
heavy in his no swipe phase right here too.
Oh, yeah, no, it's fucking Cody Lux.
And I don't hate the UK, I'm trying to give your shit a listen, but it's annoying when every time one of you British punks goes to spit a punch and you start your verse with, listen, bro. That just lets me know you're a bitch and such. Ain't
It's so
gonna
funny, especially when like before regions slang becomes cool. Like, cause now like people, it's cool to be like a UK fucking like road man. You feel me? And like to use little grime slang, it kind of is trendy, so it sounds tight.
Yeah.
And even like, but before then it was like, yo, what the fuck are these fools on?
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
even going back to, like the South used to sound so corny to fools
Yeah.
in hip hop, and then Outkast made it cool. Like, and now even like Canadians sound cool because of Drake. And like, and those to the point where
stretch,
fools
man.
using it is, but I swear to God,
Drake sounds cool, man. I mean, like in Canada, being like, man, a boot. I fucking.
right,
I don't
right.
know,
That
bro.
sounds
I know what you're talking about, like the Jamaican.
yeah,
thing.
exactly.
Oh,
Tings
that's
and all that.
different.
Run
That's
tings.
Jamaican, though.
Yeah, but
but
it's a specific
yeah.
colloquial Scarborough, Toronto
yeah,
thing.
yeah.
That like Young Tory and Pressure and all
Yeah.
like the street dudes,
Yeah.
what Jazz Cardi, they all talk like that. And now it's trendy, so it sounds not as fucking lame to us.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
word.
saying?
To bring no ruckus, and if it isn't a listen, bruv, it's an ayo, fuck it. You better check the way you acting, little bitch. It's funny your leaks called Don't Flop, but every time I watch a battle with you Brits, that's exactly what you did.
That's like very similar to Disorganic.
Yo,
then.
okay, tell me what.
Yeah.
Yo, okay. Yo, Lush told me to make sure I flip some stuff. When he
Points to Lush and he's not
No, I
there.
think you're back in the ring.
Oh, tight. Okay. All right. Nice
Because
observational
you are back in
rebuttal.
the ring because he has a plead the fifth or something like that line that you go crazy for. I think.
Totally remember this.
I think.
Up top.
Yeah.
said, listen, bruv, it looked like he wanted to get one of his nipples sucked.
That's such a weird.
I know that
Oh,
it's
yeah,
super strange.
That's so weird.
Yeah. It's
This
like
fool in his
awkward.
head, he was like, "What is listen, bro?" He's like, "Oh, nipples."
Hey, this fucking faggot loved it though. You see this? Look at this smile,
Straight
right?
out of the
He's like,
Matrix.
nipples sucked. Yeah, I materialized through a phone booth.
With two sets of glasses? Is that what's
Look at these fucking Jews, bro. Like, you have 5 glasses on.
good.
But no, like, this is also like the cornerstone of British battle rap is the rebuttals.
Rebuttal. You have to. Rebuttal.
You have to, you know. Mad flips, bruv.
Yeah.
That's the flip.
And yeah, I went mad in New York. That's because I got a real passion for battles. I ain't some part-time faggot who does it when band practice is cancelled. Yo, real
I got a passion for battles.
got a real passion for battle.
That's fire, dog. That's so,
I'm gonna get that shit tattooed on my chest.
I'm surprised.
got a real passion for battle.
That's like a disaster fan blog. Passion
my
for
God.
battles. With the number 4.
talk. He's the front man of a punk band. So when they break their guitars, he snaps his pencil and rips his rhyme book pages in half. Yo, and Ski
Like, yeah, we actually like punk rock. We're not from the posh community. Sorry, bro. Like, we're like rebelling against you folks. Like,
jeans, when you are in them, they
I was
ain't
gonna
even
say the
drain
Warriors
pipes.
do sweep
That shit is a whole sewage system. Yo, and if you actually get him on, just to get him off you again, he has to use more talcum powder than Ross does in Friends. Yo.
That is such a strange angle to bring up in a battle. Like, how would River Slide put on his pants? You know, so
well,
weird.
I guess he's saying
That
he's
is the weirdest.
he's calling him a
going
fi-
to need a load of talcum powder. I wonder.
That was like
Fat hipster
skinny.
bars.
It was like before everyone was wearing
Skinny
skinny jeans.
jeans.
Reverse
and
what? No,
reverse
Co-
slide
Cody
was
was.
not
Tons of
afraid
shit
of a
for
good
whatever.
pair of
Cody
jeans.
was, though. Cody
Yeah.
was, because
He
he's
was
punk
Cody
down
looks
rock.
like a
with the skinny
fucking
jean movement.
reverse bowling pin, bro. He's like real skinny at the bottom, gets round on top.
Toothpicks holding them up.
But him using that Friends reference is essentially like, oh, I know what Americans like. They want to hear
yeah.
Friends bars.
Yeah.
It'd be like me. I'm battling in the UK. Let's reference Faulty Towers and Train Spotting. Like, yeah, you know what I mean. It's the most generic thing. Oh, Friends. Okay.
I've seen an episode of Friends with talcum powder.
Seinfeld
Stop
over
your
Friends.
whining. Your voice sounds like constant crying. I feel like I should be shaking around to occupy him. Just quit punk.
We didn't say who won the first round.
I thought did.
He did.
I thought Erd won
He did.
too.
Erd won
Did
first.
Win that round so clearly that we didn't even say anything about
we
it?
just
And,
bypassed
and
it.
Cody had some fucking great.
Even though ended with a kind of an awkward punchline.
Yeah.
To me, like Erd's rapping is so consistent. It comes down to how awkward or not awkward is this reference gonna be?
Yeah.
Is this gonna land?
Yeah.
Because his rapping is good as fuck.
Yeah.
You feel me? It's
He's
just
barring
his
out,
sensibilities.
but he's talking about friends and talcum powder.
right,
And shit.
right. That's
Also,
so,
nipple
He has a
sucking.
passion.
right.
I
So
used
it-
a passion for
Definitely,
Yeah, let's
it's
leave it
definitely
at that.
hit or miss.
I got a
Passion
passion
for
for battles.
He's not getting any foul tips.
Quick punk, stick to rap. I mean, Bad Boy would sign him quickly. Look, size of Biggie, rhymes of Diddy.
That was great.
That was great.
Especially because we were like super real hip hop. Like, Diddy sucks. Like,
Exactly. Fuck Buff Daddy.
Plex is like crying in his head. He's like, bad boy for life, bro. Plex legs left.
How are you gonna win this? Knowledge Medina me? Spit a bunch of out-of-towner jokes to get...
How are you gonna win this Knowledge Medina me? Because he beat the previous event, Knowledge Medina, with using a bunch of like fresh coast banging colloquial references.
Yeah.
So he's like, yo, how are you gonna do that? You're gonna use the same approach against me?
Also, the last time you could ever successfully use knowledge Medina as a verb in a battle rap.
Yeah, Knowledge Medina me.
No one was ever. This is the last time that anyone ever got knowledge Medina.
And shouts to Knowledge Medina for still battling, man.
Yeah, he's still
Motherfuckers
around.
push that line.
No shit. Who?
Still out
Who? Him and Spider Murphy? Fucking.
Yeah,
Them
For the grind time champ, they're gonna have to fucking battle madness for that shit.
Is you know there's all the
See madness.
what was dope about Grind Time is we brought together all the local scenes, but as it got become disenfranchised, they're like they still had the same color as Taco Bell, but it was called like Fiesta Land. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like,
yeah,
but it's
yeah,
still
yeah.
Taco Bell, still Grind
still
Time
see
Florida.
the
Yeah.
It's like
outline
in
of the
Australia,
fade.
Burger King is called Hungry Jack, but everything is just Burger King. You know what
feel
I mean?
me?
But it's
Or
like-
the South Hardy's versus
Yeah,
Carl's
versus
Jr.
Carl's.
There you go.
Same shit.
Crowd jocking you easily? Nah, that's it. Understand this. This fat prick should call his band Width, but you are not on my frequency.
Because you're not on my frequency. Bandwidth. Frequency.
Yo, I'm known for coming onto the scene, winning my first battle in wrecking tantrum. You're known for coming onto the scene, losing battles and throwing temper tantrums.
Okay.
So what's
Okay,
gonna happen
Cody.
after I smash this dude? Are you gonna get mad at this camera crew and are these tapes gonna magically vanish too?
Fire.
Wow.
I mean, come on, man.
Fire.
We know that y'all jump off. We know that y'all wanted a little Brit Jits to win.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And we know what happened. Quest and Marv stole the tapes, really. But they really did. But they like
so
actually.
questionable.
No, like they actually did.
I know.
100%.
They totally did. And they admitted it in the me and SoulCon battle, but then like later afterwards, they're, oh yeah, we took those tapes.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. Because they felt like they lost at the or
Yeah,
beat
they
the Swords
won,
and
beat
Ilmac.
the
And,
Swords,
you know.
yeah.
So there's a whole bunch of,
That battle.
bomb dodging going on.
Just
But-
Fulls being shady as fuck.
Yeah. But regardless, you know what I'm saying?
Back when you could steal tapes.
Oh, it was
word.
eloquently
Yeah.
put there.
Like someone
by
run
Young
off with the
Nice,
SIM
nice
card.
pause.
Good luck.
About the STL on my hat for the St. Louis is for Sawtell District, where we are right now, by the way. Born and raised.
Oh, word.
West LA.
Yo!
Yeah.
And I might be fat as a mammoth, true, but the saddest of facts is you.
That's what I was saying earlier. Fat as a
And I may
mammoth. True.
I might be I might be fat as a mammoth. True.
True, yeah.
That's the illest mammoth. True.
And
was the
somehow
setup.
it kind of works.
I just want to know what he is trying to get to.
I might be
so
fat-
desperately
Yoda-ing it.
He
that
coulda
he'd be
said,
willing to say mammoth. True.
I'm
as
fat
the-
like I am, Shamu. Like,
That footage with those bastards named Waps and Juice are handing your ass to you.
those
And now he's
bastards named
mad,
Wap
and
and
his
Juice.
Asian side wants to come at me stealth with a blade, but his Middle Eastern side wants to retreat and dwell in a cave. Go with option B. On my right hook, leave the shape of your melon deranged, and I put you in the ER like I was spelling your name.
Okay.
I think this is.
Yeah, this is. And all the ER references, big throwback to like, to what was bro from fucking Fight Club, dude from Dipset, 40 Cal. They gonna think your name is Iverson when the beef is done, cause we gonna leave him in an IV in the ER, son. You feel me? Like that's and Cody was a big fan of 40 Cal, so
Yeah,
it's kind of
word.
like the ER wordplay.
Okay, yo, I spit like I'm ahead of my class that graduated from the School of Hard Knocks as a sophomore rookie. You spit like you were free. You repeated freshman year 3 times at Hogwarts, pussy. Hey, yo, so fuck
And then the rookie and pussy, like, it's like you never know what you're gonna get with Cody. You know what I mean? Like the rhymes are just, but it works.
you and your magic wand wishing worn. Just for spitting more, I'm deducting 50 points from Gryffindor.
I remember that like my favorite part of that whole shit too is just for spitting poor, I'm deducting 50 points from Gryffindor. Like that's such a clean fucking multi. You know what I mean?
Is that a golden snitch bar? Are they playing? What's that shit? Quidditch? What's that
Quidditch.
shit?
I want to smoke it hella bad, fool.
I want to say they 1-1 going into this.
Fool's like Dan keeps just like rolling. He's been rolling the same blend. It's like it's done, bro. I just want to smoke it.
And that's why they're commenting on your life. God bless their hearts.
Check it, yo. Check it, yo.
I'm gonna be smoking this darker.
Yeah, Battle of the Bay, EURGH dropping the flows.
Whoa!
Dropping the flows.
Yeah, Battle of the Bay, EURGH dropping the flows. Bring that
was
back.
that what he said? Okay, he said,
EURGH.
Battle of the Bay, EURGH dropping the flows. Hey, that motherfucker sounded like an extra from Black Sails right there, bro. It sounded like...
Wait, so was that the end of round 2? Like,
Bro, that was like fucking... That was Life of Brian.
That was the illest yeah, exactly. Monty
That is
Python
Monty
ass.
Python as fuck.
Ricky fucking dropping the
This album goes up to 11. You feel me?
Play that back.
Yeah, dog. Great rebuttal on its way in 5, 4, 3, best of all time in 2, 1.5, 16.
Check it, yo. Yeah, Battle of the Bay, EURGH dropping the flows. I was at Hogwarts, you know. He's that three-headed beast dog that was guarding the Philosopher's Stone. Yo.
That was way too. You just you only reinforced Cody's bar by completely describing it. Yes, I'm fairly aware of these books. I've read all of the books.
The Philosopher's Stone.
He's like, he basically said he's like, I'm not a faggot. I like to suck cock. That was his rebuttal right there. Like,
I suck dick
I think
part
you guys
time.
are being really hard on him. I think that was a pretty.
it was a dope rebuttal. No.
I'm not familiar with Harry Potter at all.
I love Harry Potter.
What is the Philosopher's Stone?
Bro, he
That's
just
like
said
super
no. But what he
nerd
said is he said you were like this. You were
broke
like
down
this
the scene of
monster
one of the
who was
movies.
guarding the
Sorcerer's
thing in
Stone,
this
actually.
movie. He was doing the
first
one
one.
stuff.
You could tell that is clearly a bitch ass Gryffindor motherfucker. I am from Slytherin. You feel me? I'm from Slytherin. So miss me, Ravenclaw killer, Hufflepuff killer. You feel me? And this fool clearly a Gryffindor ass punk. You just smell it in him. He's a Gryffindor. He's a Gryffindor.
They say you should talk to babies as they grow in the womb.
Muggle born. He's fucking Muggle born. You feel me? I'm pure magic.
Run it back a little bit, Lush.
Pure magic blood, alright?
I was at Hogwarts, you know. He's that three-headed beast dog that was guarding the Philosopher's Stone. Yo. And they say you should talk to babies as they grow in the womb. Reverse live as a faggot. At least now he'll grow up knowing the truth.
That's kind of a tight angle, like, for pregnancy. Like, not only you're fat, you're officially pregnant, and I'm gonna yell at your fetus.
I'm gonna yell at your
That's
belly.
wild.
Yeah, and call you're a dude, by the way. It's like Junior Arnold Schwarzenegger. Like,
Yeah, that's tight.
that's what
So you reverse shit.
And of course, he said faggot, which
Yeah, of
you
course,
know.
Yeah, you already won the battle.
Mandatory. He already
Yeah,
won the battle.
if you want to add a little spice to the bar, to make it zestier.
You reverse shit. I guess it's like that track that's but Nas. The cookie comes out of his mouth and goes back in the jar.
I remember that one too. I remember the cookie goes out of his mouth and comes back to himself.
Yo, and at your next jungle spaz, he'll probably reverse that like, I love my
I'm
fat.
sorry. I know we don't fuck with comments, but this fool said, I don't know what's worse, Monty Python or Harry Potter. I'm sorry.
I got toast, cream, butter, bread, dough, and I ain't talking about guns and cash.
Okay, I missed that. I missed that he was
I got
speaking
toast.
Pakistani dialect. Lost it on me.
And at your next jungle spaz, he'll probably reverse that like,
The other freestyles in the jungle were called spazzes.
Yeah.
So he wasn't like making a racist remark there, guys.
like, I love my fat. I got toast, cream, butter, bread, dough, and I ain't talking about guns and cash. But it's
I did.
no wonder of that, you're racist. You're from a farm town full of dry land. One nail left as the sign hangs. Population written on by hand. Yo.
That's such an accurate description of Hollister.
Yeah,
like,
tight.
literally, there's
That's super tight.
one freeway exit, there's a main road, there's Cody's house and a liquor store.
Yeah.
Like, and then a bunch of cows.
Some awesome biker bar there too.
Yeah, for sure. And there's a gang of bikers out there. That's who run
Yeah.
that whole city. And I use the term city very village.
Yeah.
Village.
Village, yeah.
Like in SimCity, a village was like 2,000 people, a town was 10,000 people, so you're not even a city till you have 25,000 people.
Yo,
According to SimCity.
Super phrases, but we saw it didn't go down very well. It's funny how when he got all KKK, it left him LLL. Yo, and then he lost for a fourth time. Man, you still couldn't get it right. And now you'll be losing the fifth like the police forced you to testify. Just remember when you take this loss to me, it's
Because I really was trying to make fools like that street shit. So anything that had to do with like anything, even though it's not even a hood bar, but it was just,
And that's why I
go
cut to that
Stella.
like that
Waiting.
big reaction of the wide
Yeah,
angle.
myself.
it was
You're
always,
the only one that.
it's all about me spinning around. If you could make me spin around back then, it was, you feel me? That's like
You're on fire.
extra life on pinball.
up the road, not across the street.
Really like bite Ilmac that he always says this is that the reason why I think EURGH kind of beating Cody is because his composure and his like charisma, where he's like smiling with everything he's saying, it just makes me like
Iller swag.
initially like I'm like, oh, he's just comfortable up there.
Yeah.
Where Cody's like you.
He's struggling through the moment.
Even his voice is kind of like Cody always kind of his voice always gets sort of fucked up somehow, where he starts to yell and kind of
Maybe like
loses it.
Shane smoking and yelling and drinking
Yeah,
40s.
but I don't know. It's just like EURGH's composure in this
For
is so
breakfast.
much more appealing, you know. And he's just like he just seems like he's having fun. It just like makes me want to hear his rounds a lot more.
And like he's the fact that has to step outside of himself way more in order to even compete in this battle.
Yeah.
And literally he's 18 hours away from his crib.
Yeah.
And he's more comfortable. That in itself is a
Yeah.
dub. You know what I'm
Yeah, and
saying?
I've seen him in other battles too when he's not like that. He's not smiling. He looks like mad the whole
Well,
time.
he was a little more aggressive against PH.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But also really dope.
Yeah, I mean, that's probably my favorite EURGH performance.
It is.
Yeah.
And
I'm gonna need to hear Cody's third before I go past in judgment, because it's still 1-1 as far as I'm concerned.
we gonna see.
Let's go.
Yo, he likes to rap loud and get pumped. But I know how that aggression was built up. Cause when you hit puberty, nothing happened. That's almost so when you developed your whiny bitch fucking habits. Now he likes to cuss and rapping. Change his name to EURGH so he can sound like a muscle-having glutton savage. You are such a faggot.
That's a
Now-
big one too. That was a big. He set up that. That was
all to say
four-bar
faggot.
setup.
Just
all
to say
faggot.
you're a
Yeah.
faggot.
What a faggot.
Yeah. Okay.
Woo! But
Never
the,
mind. Reverse wins this back.
the other thing is like Reverse was like, I don't know. It seems like he's just not quite. It wasn't quite as motivated by this opponent.
yeah.
He just really wasn't feeling it.
Well,
as
he's
much.
not. I'll tell you straight up. Like he's not getting as many punches off as her.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
that's like that has
Yeah.
that's a very telling thing in a 1 round battle or 1 minute round battle. Like if one fool gets off 8 punches and you only got off 4 because your setups are on the 4s and his are on the 2s, then it seems like he's fucking doubling your shit and whooping your ass.
And that's one thing. Obviously, it's more appealing to be as concise as possible. You feel me with those Jay-Z, "What you eat don't make me shit" type bars, which really are the
he
best
also
bars.
doesn't
But
sound like a pirate from Black Sails. I'm taking that into account.
he doesn't. What he doesn't do, Cody will never compromise his complexity. He's always gonna be like, yeah, it's like equivalent to like a wild style graffiti piece. It's gonna be complicated, but he's gonna make it as understandable as he can while painting an abstract picture. You know what I mean? So that's kind of the appeal of his style.
Yeah, word.
And that said it clear, so no need to check your ears, bitch. Quote me. Stop trying to freestyle those sick multis and actually spit dopely. Yo.
which is hilarious because that is like that whole line is a sick multi.
Yeah.
Don't spit a sick multi. Spit dopely.
Such a sick multi.
I like how he turned dope into an adverb. Just magically transfer the word, add an ly. Dope is an adverb now. This is amazing. Further add description to an adjective with dope.
You went a whole fucking month to prepare for this battle and blew it. And when your whack-ass rebuttals flop, you have no excuses. Your whole country's a bunch of freestyle nerd hip-hopping little bitches who want to cipher around the clock and it's suspicious. I bet if you were at a party talking to some women, that conversation would come to a stop within the instant you heard some beatboxing in the distance.
That is so good.
Yeah.
It damn near gives him the entire battle.
I can't.
Like
I'm
those
sorry.
4 bars.
I'm sorry. It's done for me. But go ahead and play the rest.
Like
go ahead and
I'm just saying, dude.
You see who he freeze framed on?
Who is that?
It's fucking Elliot again.
Oh, that's Hilliard?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I knew he was there. I didn't know that was him.
If I was at that party, I'd be in the back with a slut tapping his skin. If a girl asked you to fuck, you'd be like, no, I just came to rap with my friends. You just got served, you fucking nerd. Do not throw a fit this time, or I'm gonna crack my knuckles like bitch, let's ride. And I ain't gonna open a limo door until you get inside, but you will see this princess die.
What?
No.
Why?
That was a terrible one.
I'm with it.
It's cool. It's just,
For what, fool?
it's just cause so many.
Too soon?
No. It's
It's a generic thing.
Yeah,
Battle
it's
the
so
English
plain.
kid and he said Princess Die? Fuck.
Everybody that battles a British dude. The source, Mac said that in the WRC shit. You feel me? Like in the same thing. Princess Die. You know what I mean? Like, it's just,
Look at these astute judges. His Madness' shirt.
Tony Madness.
wow. Is Madness wearing Ed Hardy right
Is
here?
that affliction?
Fucking
Yeah, totally.
Lee in a fucking baby blue beanie.
Lee looking exactly the same. He's
Like my
not changed.
son for the moment.
Mr. AT. Was there only 3 judges? What the fuck? Oh no, Kale. Kale was in the beginning. Let's just listen to Kale judge.
That's what I thought mathematically. How you want, Cody? Yeah, edit that shit out. Overtime, actually. That's what I thought mathematically. So.
He said, I owe you one, Cody. Wait, edit that shit out.
Wait.
Overtime.
If there is ever any question as if grind time was crooked as fuck,
He said, I owe you one, Cody.
at least we put it on blast. We're telling you, we are crooked as fuck.
That was the funniest shit.
We're crooked as a Long Beach rapper's eye.
But we gotta give it up, because this time it went to the partners in London. Give it up to what I'm talking about. What's going on? Roadclock.com. That's my...
I was gonna say, is that peace? Yeah.
I don't agree with that decision. I thought Cody took that battle. I thought Cody took
What
the
a
second.
surprise, dude.
I'm just saying. Why is it what a surprise? The shit that Cody said is still relevant today. He said you would rather fucking cipher with your fucking friends and get some pussy at a party. Those lines still play today better than anything that anybody else said in the
That was
battle.
the tightest shit.
And then and that happened in the third round. And then we all agree that he took the second. So I don't see how he doesn't fucking win the battle.
Oh,
I thought he lost.
I actually thought he lost the second.
I thought he clearly won the second.
No, I'll give him the second. I'll say he edged it. I would say it's close. I'm not mad at either way for that personally. I think decisively won the first.
Yeah.
Early, as much as I love Cody's bar, I would say won the battle 2-1, but Cody had the tightest shit of the whole battle.
Yeah.
Is how I would score it. You know what I mean? And I'm pretty sure we're finna see a little bonus OT. I would have sent it to OT.
Yeah.
I would if that was an option. I wouldn't even said a winner. I would have just said if it's close like that, 2-1, 1-2. If it's 1-2, but someone else has the standout punch.
Yeah, you're like, let's see.
That's OT.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah.
My name's shouts to Reverse Time. Big up, man. It's all good. It's so good. Shouts to Grind Time, King of the Dot, everyone out there, man. What's up?
The West Coast is so biased.
What's happening, y'all? We about to do a promo OT.
Yeah,
yourself
yeah,
in
yeah,
there
yeah.
for no reason. What the fuck? I'm here too.
Yeah, well, because there is talk at this time of us being
Yeah, I know.
super big fucking,
Which is probably why we giving battles away.
It's like
Bullshit.
It's like Five Dogs.
Mr.
saying,
ATL judging.
you gotta give away battles. It's like Five Dogs saying,
We'll get it right in the end.
if I don't jock myself, tell me who the hell will. You feel me? So we were jocking ourselves a little bit co-signing our movement, and this is a good way to mediate that a bit.
Since the people want it so badly out here. Alright, hey yo, followthecoin.com. Gold coin, get wet, you know what I mean?
If I hang out in the Bay for 1 week, I become the coolest person ever. Like literally, like just oozing out of my fucking pores.
We're ready.
Alright, yo. Hey yo, you really thought you'd be handling live just because you wrote in the dark with 1,000 candlelit trying to channel the minds of lyrical gods in front of your cannabis shrine? Hey, yo,
amazing.
You're the type of faggot who's like,
If he had that in his third, he could have won the battle.
He called him a faggot too. So
He did, which is incredible accent to everything.
Rakim's okay, but he doesn't compare to Vinny Paz in his prime.
But it's such a backpacker-ass thing to say.
Yeah.
That's even more, he's like making fun of him for being an insufferable purist while being an even bigger purist. Like Vinny Paz will never hold a candle to Rakim.
Yeah, word. That's hilarious.
Hey, yo. And this is the only actual time where it's not cliche to say you stole your style from the Source and Immaculate lines. I saw you and Ark throw that little bitch flit. I've never seen such passionate guys. So it's safe to assume you and that faggot Archaic have matching charm bracelets attached to pendants and a half a heart shape with interlocking letters that say battles are sacred. You're in the Bay, bitch. We about selling pills, getting the cash flow. The most gangster dude from your country is Dizzy Rascal. So go back to beatboxing and freestyling. Hippie asshole. Hey yo, the pills get in the cash flow. The most gangster dude from your country is Dizzy Rascal. So go back to beatboxing and freestyling. Hippie asshole. Hey yo.
That's actually pretty
Man.
hippie asshole.
One gold tooth like I'm Shabba Shabba Ranks.
Oh, and it doesn't matter if you rap savage. You still won't get no crowd reaction thanks to your whack accent. You could ask Graphic.
Shouts to the homie Graphic, the first UK rapper to appear on Grind Time.
Yeah.
At he battled what's Jay Dilla's nephew's name, man? What's that kid's name, bro?
Are you talking about a Grizzle 1?
No. This is
Battle of LA.
Battle of LA 1.
Yeah.
Graphic verse.
No, Graphic battled Caustic.
No,
Yep.
that was
It was
after
Caustic.
that. That was Battle of LA
Battle of
2.
LA
1. Yeah.
Right.
Reed,
Oh,
real
yeah,
Reed.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
he's like, that's a good read.
That's
Yeah.
a real read.
He's Jay Dilla's nephew.
Dude, Graphic was fucking actually pretty awesome. But then if we rewatched the shit now, it would
No,
probably stand the test of time.
Graphic
pretty
was
heavy.
like a gun rapping bruv. You feel me?
Hey,
Like,
didn't Graphic get lit up by that paisa at the bar when we were out there
Sort
afterwards?
of. Somebody spit on him.
his homie, not him.
No, it was his homie. His
His
homie was
homie.
just sitting in a chair and the fool just walked up and went, yeah.
What happened? No, SP83 decided, he's like, yo, I'm throwing the after party for the battle. It was at 2nd Street Jazz, which is in downtown LA.
Yeah.
And we're like, all right, cool. After party was a few blocks away. It's right near fucking the Greyhound station and all, Union Station and all that. So
Right.
it's super turfy, borderline Skid Row, East Los. You feel me?
Is
like,
that when D. Wiggins got? Remember, like,
Yeah,
they're like, he died. Like,
Yeah,
and
Wiggins
everyone's
died.
like, I'm not going to that party. We're
Yeah.
going home. D. Wiggins is dead. No!
Something happened.
Like,
Something happened with the
mind
homie.
blown.
The homie D-Lore got into it with someone there. It was
Like, there's
there was a bunch of essays there, and they seen everyone there. And they're like, nah, you can't be here.
do? Try to like debate him on politics?
He's like, you should be deported.
What the hell?
No, I
He's
was
like,
all
you
bad.
shouldn't be deported.
Like
But-
some fools were just went. It was we were at such a bad bar that the bouncers were like, "You guys can fight, just don't use no weapons, okay?"
Yeah.
What?
No,
We can fight? Like that's cool.
we got
Yeah.
rules, though.
Damn.
So I was like,
No weapons.
I was actually breaking up another fight outside. Some norteños from Santa Barbara. I didn't even know that existed, but there's apparently a norteño hood in Santa Barbara, and they was at the event wilding and we had to stop a battle and redo the intro of the battle because these fools were talking. Then afterwards there was like a 50-on-3 scuffle I had to break up.
Damn.
Simultaneous to that. So yeah, Graphic.
Tight.
Shouts to you, pioneer for the bruvs.
Alright, look. Yeah. Okay, check this.
Okay.
What? Yo. You want to talk about Biss, you fat prick? You misheard, you deaf cunt. They didn't say rip the jacker, they said you ripped your jacket. Listen.
He said biz, you fat prick. He was referring to cannabis, which is like, I totally missed that first word until the rip the jacket and all that. Yeah. You want to talk about biz, you fat prick?
Yo, you enjoying yourself standing there, having a rest? He spends all of my 1-minute rounds catching his breath. Yo, because it's reverse live. The man who spits reverse freestyles. But I ain't gonna reverse live, I'm gonna rearrange it, because he's vile.
That's fucking hard. That's really fucking tight. You don't like that?
Oh, he's just like, yeah,
I'm gonna change the letters of your name. Everybody always says evil, and it's obviously that's what his name is.
Yeah.
Reverse
That's
live.
That's tight.
But rearrange the letters spelled out vile. That's fucking dope.
I'm dope.
Yeah, it's just the setup wasn't tight.
Look, we all know
the concept was tight.
We all know name flips suck.
Yeah.
You feel me? And you have to be really creative
You're right, that was
to
tight.
not sound antiquated. But especially at that time, that was a good bar, bro.
Yeah, you're right.
He's so fat, in jeans like that, getting in them is like when you really need to pack a sleeping bag.
Leftover bars from his second round.
This fool got hella just
I know.
bars about. He just
He's just really confused. He's like,
how
how do you get into those?
Well, I'm sure that even though there's not as many fat people in the UK, there's a lot more skinny jeans and people wearing tight clothes before. So the struggle to fit into a size 28 hit them before us.
Yeah.
So he's no stranger to the danger. You know what I'm saying?
And I can do magic. It's gonna be like you lot are watching a show. Look how I turn this W into how many he's lost in a row. Yeah.
Scathing, bruv. Scathing.
Dog, that's pretty fucking dumb, dude. That's super dumb.
I know they put up a W.
Yeah, dude.
He's 3, bro. He's 3 times, bro. That's what I'm saying. It's because you just take a bunch of whack moties.
Oh, by the way, that's an Upper Playground shirt. He went shopping in Berkeley the day before.
Yeah. Well, no, that was it was on Lower Haight, I thought. Are there two?
Well, there's a store on Telegraph too. Yeah,
Oh, okay,
it's actually
word.
a brand from Frisco. They have a store on Telegraph.
Yeah, I just was always familiar with the one in Lower Haight.
But but he went to either one of those stores
word,
and got some gear for the
got
battle.
Jurassic Park.
Pack him in a verse and spin him in a voice higher than the characters.
He's a prehistoric b-boy making beats in his cave.
Some worms, putting on a bedsheet, walking to the rally. And when you put on a bedsheet, people think Mount Everest got moved to Cali. And, yo, do you know what?
You could have made a Mount Whitney or a Mount Shasta, you know.
And that's such a weird. It was like, that was like when I put on a bed sheet, when you put on a bed sheet, like.
We have two of the top 10 biggest. We have 2 of the top 10 biggest mountains in the world in California. No, I'm just playing.
When he goes home tonight, he's gonna be like, fee, fi, fo, fum. I just got served by an English man. What's up?
I mean, and if we're judging it with
What's
the
up, it's
OT,
Intuition. I'm
like,
here at Battle of the
best, it's 2-2. Because there's no way that Cody didn't get the
OT.
OT. He got the OT and he got the. You know,
Hey,
the
hey,
la-
that
I
makes it
thought he
easy.
got the last round.
Hey, guess what? Guess what? It's 2-2.
Whatever. I don't know. I could see her winning it
Rematch.
then because it's like he said, he was getting more punches in per round than Cody. Straight the fuck up. You know what I mean? So like you get more reaction in the building. That's like the biggest thing.
Hold on, you let Fredo smoke?
What?
Did
No,
you?
not in here. No.
Okay, what the fuck are these chicks?
They're fucking. Dude, Chase was smoking a vape in here. He always does that.
Well, just because there's 10-year-olds around and he had
no,
to
I
blow
mean,
the smoke in
Maybe
their
like
face.
you filmed one over.
The smoke alarm's off, but like this is the thing. Like
Blow
we
a huge
we
vape
have
cloud
all
in a
those,
10-year-old's
sprinklers.
face.
Does smoke set those off? Those sprinklers? Right
No, Flames. That's
Flames
those
do,
off.
okay.
Yeah. But let me take a little blood.
Yeah,
break
yeah,
before
we gonna
get
do
into the
that.
next one. Yeah,
If
yeah,
you want, you can go to the roof or out there.
I'll just go out there.
Okay, cool.
Was the roof cool?
Roof's
The
fire.
roof fucking cool. I never
Okay.
been to the roof, bro.
While they take a break,
I'm sorry, guys. I just gotta go fuck your bitch real quick. You know?